Welcome back, Global Buggers. Today we have a very exciting episode full of games, excitement, and all of the cool things. So make sure to hit subscribe and stick around to the end for a special surprise just for you. Vincel, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay. Feeling a bit different today, but yeah, I'm not too bad actually. How you doing?
You look a bit different. Have you done something with your hair or?
Oh, I actually had a haircut quite not so long ago, so thanks for noticing. You're actually the first person to notice, so not many people did. So it actually is quite welcoming.
Oh,
So thank you
great,
for that.
great. Your accent has changed as well. So,
Has it?
yeah,
No.
very British. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the one, the only, Jason.
Hello, everyone.
Requested by a lot. We've spoken about you a couple times, and people said we have to get you on.
Well, I just got to listen to the people. Honestly, it's all about the fans. It's all about the supporters. So, welcome to beer.
Cool. Anything you got for drinking tonight? No,
Yeah, I got my water.
your water. Cool.
Got my
I got
water.
a Four Loco
Keep keeping it for you. Oh,
on a
don't bring the Four Loco into
on
it.
a Tuesday night. Nice. So before we catch up, Venzel is off today, which is why I've roped you in. He is away being a busy working man, making money, getting that bag. So,
Making that dollar or rand.
rand, yeah, unfortunately.
Making that rand.
So, yep. Jason, if you are, if the fans like you, all 933 of them, we might get you on for a three-way.
Oh, don't tempt me like that.
Cool. So, how you been? It's been a while since we've spoken.
It has been too long. Been all right. Been good. Work's been crazy. Everything else has been crazy. I think the world is just spinning around at 100 miles per hour at the minute. But yeah, no, been good. Been keeping busy. Honestly, it's been
Cool. No
a
one
good year.
cares.
So,
Tell us an interesting
okay,
story.
all right. Man, I thought we were trying to get deep there, and you're actually asking me how I was, and here I. Okay, all right.
Okay. No, but
Eh,
no. Let me just paint the picture. We have painted you as this captain of South Africa, magic man.
and now I don't even live there anymore.
Yeah. So you have an interesting story from your childhood that I asked you to bring today.
Interesting story from my
Yeah.
childhood.
Don't you remember I asked you? I said, you have to bring an interesting story that people are going to laugh at. So when I hand it over to you, you've got 3 seconds to start, and you got 5 seconds to tell the whole story.
Oh my word! Now you're just throwing me under the bus here. Oh my word! Interesting story from my childhood. This was before I met you, but I impaled myself on a fence.
Okay. Tell us more.
Yeah, I know. And it was actually to go get a football over a fence. I kicked it over, so it was my responsibility to go get it. And lo and behold, there's good old me thinking I can climb a palisade fencing. Slipped on the grating that I was stood on and looked down, and there was a bit of palisade fencing in my stomach.
Oh, like there. I thought like in your leg or something.
No, it was on the right hand side of my on my stomach. So ran off to my mum and dad, holding my belly, and all of you obviously said I had a belly, so I didn't have a belly back then.
So
It's a bit of a beer belly now, but back then I was ripped to shreds. So holding my stomach, blood coming through my fingers. Go to my mum and dad. I'm like, yeah, something's happened. They look down, rush me off to the hospital. Doctors stitched me up in that, and they said if it were a foot higher, it would have been in my heart.
obviously,
Honestly,
you were like a foot tall, but sure.
yeah, I know. So if it was a foot higher, it would have been in my heart. So I was quite lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had you here today.
I know, and you wouldn't have painted this picture of me being some Greek god of.
It wasn't Greek.
Okay, it wasn't Greek, all right.
It was, I think it was
Don't.
Hindu. Um, oh, cool. So it's been a long time since we've spoken. So I'm glad you are here. I know we speak sometimes on the WhatsApp group,
Hmm.
but it's kind of died off recently.
It has, but we've been contributing it, but life gets in the way. And I'm going all emotional now, but life gets in. Honestly, like sometimes after a long day's work, and you just like, just crack open a cold one, and you just want to sit and rot on the couch. But um, some days it does get a bit active in there. But I know what you mean. It feels like we've pulled apart a bit.
But that's because some of us are in China, some of us are in the UK,
Oh,
some of
just the
us are in Ireland.
global buggers, aren't we? That's why.
Drop the subscribe there, please. So I don't want to speak about work. We're not here
Okay,
to
all
speak
right.
about work.
Is that a strict no?
Yeah, because
Okay, all right.
we work during the day and we are
Mm-hmm.
dads at night. Okay, you're not yet.
Ain't yeah, not yet.
Soon, around the corner, I'd say 9 months from now.
No, 8 months and 30 days.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
close enough. One day off. So I read in the news today that Chicago was voted the rattiest city in the US for the 10th year in a row. And I instantly thought, or immediately thought, yes, that makes sense. But then realized they weren't talking about the people, they were talking about actual rats.
Wait, so that wasn't talking about the people. That was talking about the actual rats. That's why it's called the rattiest.
Yeah, it has the most rats in the whole of America.
Okay.
But if you think, like, I've watched, the only thing I know about Chicago is Chicago Fire,
Mm,
Chicago PD, Chicago Med.
okay.
It's pretty ratty.
That is a bit ratty. I thought when you first told me about it, I thought you were talking about, well, it's the people, because you can say that about any American town. Um, but yeah, that is. But now, doesn't this come back to their? Was it? I can't remember. If it was Chicago or somewhere else where the mayor or whoever it was thought that they had made the greatest invention and they were going to use the wheelie bins to put all their trash in, and they wonder why they've got these types of problems. I can't remember which state it was. There was a state that the mayor was like, "Yeah, we're gonna all use now wheelie bins to put our trash in," and well, here the whole big thing we had here in England was like, "You're only thinking of that now."
Yeah.
So it's 2024, mate. It says, what were you doing before? Just throwing your trash on the side of the curb, or what? Don't understand. Um, so
Yeah.
it was a bit.
The what I've heard is that in New York, the reason that there's so much trash everywhere is because there's no space to put a bin. So like here you would put a bin outside your house or you'd put a bin down the alley. They don't have alleyways. They don't have there's a few, but not enough for bins. So
Mm,
people just leave their trash on the front of the road for the truck to come and fetch it. And by the time the truck gets there, it's completely ripped by dogs and rats and whatever.
surely the footprint of the trash bag is what you would use for a trash bin.
You see, Jason, this is why you are not American because
But
you're thinking logically.
honestly, oh, okay, all right. No wonder they're the rattiest country, the rattiest people.
Yeah.
Because goodness me, don't understand that.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
I haven't, no, but judging from news articles, it seems like it's not really somewhere to go
Yeah.
unless it's all painted differently in Chicago Med and Chicago Fire and Chicago PD.
Well, every single day that there's an issue, so it's painted pretty badly. There's always a life-threatening issue. The town's about to explode or something. They need to get the fire brigade in to rescue someone who should be in hospital. I don't know. There's a lot of episodes saying the same thing every single week. But I wonder if, speaking of rats, I wonder if 6ix9ine is there in Chicago.
If 6ix9ine is there, wow.
Remember when there was that meme going around that he was a rat?
Yeah, I know.
That was like 2020.
Honestly, the last 4 years, if you said it happened between, if it was 2020 or if it was 2024, haven't a clue. Because the last 4 years all just seem like it's 1 year. Can't believe 2019 was the last normal year that we had, and that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, this year was pretty normal.
Was it?
Actually, bro,
Was it?
bro, there's been so much happening.
Honestly,
Do you remember when Cat Williams went on that podcast and he was saying all that random stuff? That was earlier in the year. Do you know how much has happened since then?
just, mate, there's too much that's
So
happened.
much.
It's you open up your phone and there's just so many. I mean, One Direction slowly dissipating.
Yeah. I didn't want to say anything. We didn't want to speak about it last week because, unfortunately, One Direction will be getting back together. Yeah, just at his funeral.
Okay, that was but no, honestly, you open up your phone, you open up anything these days, and there's something new that is some catastrophic something has happened.
Yeah,
Just like they decide, yeah.
it's this.
Honestly, whoever's writing the script from 2020, their pen is on fire because it's the script of scripts.
Just dropping something new every single week.
Yeah,
But like the last couple of weeks has been crazy. It was Diddy. It was Philly. It was Liam Payne.
Philly.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like it's just happened. Like you can't even get over one thing.
The Israel Israel Palestine conflict has heightened with who was the other country that's now Iran. Is it Iran? They've
Yes.
got involved now.
Yes. And now North Korea is sending soldiers to support Russia against Ukraine. It's
Yeah.
and North Korea is preparing to attack South Korea as well.
USA elections is coming up soon as well.
China is doing military training around Taiwan as like a threat. So it's kind of, it's kind of, there's a finish line in sight.
So that big bright light that everyone can see is there.
Yeah, we spoke about in our last podcast going to Mars.
Yeah.
So we were giving praise to Elon Musk, even though he's not a great guy, but what his company is doing is kind of cool. SpaceX and Tesla. You look shocked.
I look what?
You look shocked when I said that. Do you
No,
disagree?
don't look shocked. No, he's an innovator, isn't he?
Is he, or is he a thief? He's a true South African.
Yeah, well, it's definitely is that side coming out.
Yeah.
But he's just a great mind, isn't he?
He
Thinking of all
knows
these
how to
things.
he knows how to put himself in the position. But
Well,
what
yeah.
is great is that last week we spoke about going to Mars and it being a possible solution. Let's say the world falls apart. You could just get on a ship and go to Mars and then screw up that one.
Yeah, I was going to
And
say,
move on
how
to the
long does
next
that
one.
one last for? So I was reading in the news the other day. There's soon there'll be enough space junk orbiting the Earth that we won't be able to leave Earth because we'll just crash into all the space junk.
How soon is soon? Because that sounds like a
Well,
20,
that I
30
don't know.
years.
That I don't know. But it's like so we messed up here. We haven't even gone into space and like colonized anything, but we're already ruining that we can't leave here. It sounds like humans.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a few people with a lot of power in charge of a lot of people with no power. And that is not what we want to talk about on this podcast, because that is how we get taken off YouTube. Suddenly the channel is dead. However,
Okay, live in the mood then.
let's live
Go
in the
on.
mood. Let's live in the mood. We're speaking about Chicago. Have you ever been? You said no. You have been to a lot of places. You are well traveled.
I am Mr. Worldwide.
Tell us more. Where's the
We
last place you went?
we went, myself and my partner. We went to
We'll call her Miss Jason.
Miss Jason. Me and Miss Jason went to Portugal. So we went to Lisbon earlier in the month. Beautiful country, beautiful culture, beautiful traditions they've got there. Lovely landscaping, lovely scenery. We went like center of Lisbon. Then we went to a little, well, not a little, but a town west of Lisbon called Sintra. So hilly, so hilly. We ended up hiking up a mountain. She did it in her sandals, so that was good fun.
Was it planned?
No,
Okay.
so we went there. She saw pictures and all that on Instagram and that. So we're like, okay, cool. Let's go to Sintra. And we went to this little like Italian restaurant at the bottom of the foothills. And we're like, well, let's go to this castle. So we looked at it on Google Maps, but on Google Maps, we looked at it 2D and we should have done it 3D.
Okay.
Because if we had done it 3D, we would have seen that there was a 1.2 kilometer hike up. And that was good fun to try and do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We made it.
If you were prepared, I'm sure that would have been fun.
Yeah, but we weren't. I had just absolutely sloshed a hamburger and chips, and she had eaten a pizza, and then we had to try and do this hike. So,
Well, got her carbs in. She's ready.
yeah.
So
Yeah. We've got Prague coming up in 2 weeks. So we're heading to Prague in 2 weeks. Then
do you
early
ever
next-
travel for like certain events, like festival? or
No, we
something?
travel for best prices.
Speaking of best prices, so we were lying in bed the other night. Justine says to me, "What should we do for Christmas?" So I was like, "What do you mean?" She says, "Well, let's go somewhere." Okay, great. Let's go to Thailand. We're going. We went on a complete rabbit hole on TikTok, everything, researching what to do for families, blah blah blah. We found this website called Luxury Escapes. We went on there. We found a 8-night stay, okay, for 4 people. So the kids, I think it would be like a room and a half, all inclusive hotel with a water park, spa, everything. Okay, 650 euros for 8 nights. We were like, let's book that now. Okay.
Yeah.
We went to sleep. We woke up in the morning. We spoke to some other people about it. We then went and looked at flights for Christmas. Emirates completely sold out of economy. So business class, 18,000 euros. We managed to find the cheapest flight with 3 stops from Ireland to Thailand. 3 stops was 4,000 euros, 1,000 each.
Wow.
So we were like, maybe we're not going to Thailand.
you've done it on a bit of a whim. You need to be doing that. It's like,
Yeah.
let's
Also,
do Christmas 2025.
yeah. No, well, Christmas 25, we're going back to South Africa, so
Okay,
should be interesting.
that will be interesting.
Yeah. With my euros, I'll feel like a king.
Oh, you're gonna feel feel very very rich going back with what we've earned over here.
Do you remember we used to go to Waxy's and get a burger beer special? Two
I was
burgers.
literally thinking about this the other day. Honestly, I was thinking about this, and I was just thinking, I was like, we took it was 100 rand, and we had
Two burgers.
2 burgers,
Two
a
beers.
massive amount of chips, the onion like rings, and then 2 beers.
100
50
rand.
rand each.
Yes, 50
50
rand.
rand each.
Bro, the whole meal would come to, let's say, 1,000 rand. That's 50 euros. That's what we pay now at McDonald's.
Yeah. For a 3 chicken tenders.
Yeah, exactly. We'd go and pay for everyone. It would be dangerous actually for me to go to Waxy's with euros.
Yeah. It would be dangerous to go anywhere with euros or pounds
Yeah,
in South Africa, because just thinking about the prices that are there and you think about the prices that are here, it's gargantuan.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so you're traveling to Prague. Where's the best place you've been? Like, where's the place where you
We
say I have to go again the next time it's available?
Poland.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Krakow.
Okay.
We went Krakow 2022. We just loved it. They are now we're just talking about prices like South Africa and that, and Poland is the South Africa for prices in Europe. So they are really, really cheap considering of what you earn here and then what you pay here versus what you pay there. Country's beautiful. People are so friendly. It's clean. Just wonderful country to go to. It's something that we both say if we can do Poland every year, we would do it every year. We want to try. So we've done 2 places. Don't ask me to say the second place. It's Wrocław.
Okay.
Wrocław. If there's any Polish listeners, I'm really sorry, but
There's not. There's not.
okay. There may be in the future, and they go back to what made these guys, and then this is the video. That's Polish people like no, unsubscribe. But we want to do Warsaw. We want to do Warsaw. We definitely want to go back to Krakow. But yeah, Poland is one of that. Just to answer your question, Poland's that one that if it's available, we'll go. But in country-wise, Spain, we've done Palma de Mallorca twice. Also wonderful to go there. Beach is lovely. But you can never discount Italy, because Italy is just phenomenal.
I have family in Italy. We were thinking about going there. The problem now, still on a South African passport, I need a Schengen visa for anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
And to get one, you have to go to Dublin to get a appointment. So
Okay.
it's a whole mission.
When's your residency coming?
In 2 years, I can apply for it. So
Still 2 years. It felt like it was 2 years 2 years ago.
no, so I'm a citizen at the moment, right? So I can travel and do whatever I want, not within Ireland. I can, but if I leave, I'm South African. Does that make sense? So I don't have the passport yet. So because I was on a critical skills visa for 3 years or for 2 years, I became a honorary citizen. I don't know what the word is, but essentially I am Irish without a passport.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm free to do what I want in the country, but as soon as I leave, I'm South African.
Okay.
So after 5 years, I can then apply for my Irish passport. And then hopefully I'll be European then. So then I can just get those cheap Ryanair flights.
You have to. There's nothing like traveling. Honestly, there's nothing.
I
like
recently
traveling.
went to Istanbul, so that was
Yeah. You've made one of your podcast was about it, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Glad to see that you actually watch.
Well, yeah.
Our only one, the only one that actually. Well, I say that we had 35 people watch. No, we had 35 people watch at least half an hour in our last video. So
Well, there we go.
not our last one, the one
It's-
previous to that.
I also just leave you guys talking while I'm doing things around the house. So just like, yeah, let's get a little bit of taste of South Africa there. Oh, those two buggers having a chat. But it's progress. That's progress.
Exactly.
That's progress.
Okay, let's do a quick 180. I see on the agenda here that you wanted to talk about survival skills. That sounds
So
interesting.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was driving through in there. I just saw an unfortunate gentleman camping out in a tent in the park,
By
and I was just
choice?
wondering. No, it was a less fortunate gentleman that unfortunately didn't have a job or a home.
Okay.
And I was just thinking, like, how far could you get with the bare minimum?
No way.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, if I am having a hot shower at the end of the day, I'm going absolutely nowhere.
But if it was a choice,
that's the other thing. Is like if I said to myself, all right, let's go. We're going into the wilderness now. Got a tent, got a backpack and that. Let's go.
not even.
Let's go fishing. Let's
Not
go
even,
hunting.
bro. If you give me a Mr. Beast challenge, I'll be out there for years.
Yep.
10 grand a day. I'll make him broke. Promise you now.
You honestly, it's like you think about some things and you just you get that urge like I want to go camping. Let's go camping. Let's I want to just do that. Or you watch a survival video about a guy that makes a hut in the snow and you're just like I could do that.
What's that YouTube channel? Outdoor Boys.
That's the one I think it is. And it's like yeah, I could do that easy, 100%.
Not easy. Definitely not easy.
Nah, easy. I
But
could do it. If by choice, yeah, let's do it.
but I will tell you one thing. I've spoken to Justine about the Mr. Beast challenges, and she says if you ever get one, you are not coming home.
Wow.
She's like, you are making $1 million off that man. I promise you.
Yeah.
Because he
How
always
do you even get into those?
because he
Videos?
always pulls on the heartstrings. He like brings your family around, and then the one where they did the outdoor thing, the wife says to the guy like, "You have to come home. I'm tired. I need you home." It's like, excuse me.
Yeah, you just yeah. Every time you think that, that's £10,000.
Yeah.
£10,000.
Yeah. So, how do you get into that? I don't know. I'm assuming he has a website that you register on,
Make a wish.
but it's always Americans because they obviously travel wise. But if he ever does come to Ireland, I'll sign up. I'll be there.
Very very niche, isn't it? Mr. Beast travels to Ireland for €10,000 a night challenge.
Yeah.
Terrence, get
But
involved.
he does get a lot of like YouTubers and stuff on his videos.
Yeah.
So if this eventually does blow up, like we can all go and hang out with Mr. Beast. Even though he's not
There you
really someone you want to hang out with at the moment with the heat he's getting. But he is a business. So
He's gonna. I mean, when you're that famous, you're gonna get heat no matter what. I mean, no matter how much of a good-hearted person you are, one little slip, you're gonna get heat about something.
yeah. I saw a video on TikTok that said no one has ever been cancelled.
Elaborate.
And he was essentially saying that anyone who's gone under fire of some sort has eventually come back or has eventually been fine. No one has ever been cancelled. And then he made a pretty good joke about, I think it was like, I don't want to say Hitler. I think it was Donald Trump. I think he said Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And he's like, no one's ever been cancelled, which kind of makes sense. Like all publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. So Yeah, like Mr. Beast just keeps posting. Cody Ko hasn't come back yet, but I'm sure he will someday.
Yeah.
As soon as his lawyers say it's okay for him to come back. But yeah, it's, that's just the way that it is.
Yeah, so don't stress that you're going to keep getting cancelled, Terence. You're not going to get cancelled. You just come back, all right?
Yeah, we were stressed last week about talking of Liam Payne. We don't want to paint ourselves in that light, though. We're all about positivity on this podcast.
Okay, all right. So let's say now everyone has a price.
All right.
Yeah. What would you say your okay? You got it's different because depending on what the task is. But let's say you've got your price.
Right. 2.
Your
Suck dick.
price. You don't even have a price for that. I don't know what you're talking about. No price involved in that. No. So everyone has a price for something, and their price is always has a difference of 1 cent.
Explain.
So all right, well, suck dick. All right, what's your price?
Right now,
Yeah,
I'm going to go crazy. 10 million.
10 million. Okay.
Okay,
So
but
that's
to finish or what?
100. Mate, you don't just go for it and you don't finish. Has to be a finish.
Maybe you, but
All right, Donald Trump, go on to finish.
Donald Trump to finish. All of his
Yeah,
money.
go.
All of his money.
All of his money. Which is what? What's the figure?
I think he's 300 million.
Billion or million?
No, million. He's a lot less than a billion.
Okay. So 300 million. Would you do it for 290 million?
Yes.
Okay. Would you do it for 250 million?
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So it's always 1 cent. So you keep going down. There's always going to be that threshold that somebody says, "All right, Terence, 200 million." No. Okay. 201 million. No. Okay. 202 million. Yes. So where's that threshold that somebody says psychologically that's too much or that's not too much?
No,
That's
that's
too
the
little
point,
to
yeah.
do it. Yeah, it's too little to that. So the psychological pricing is there's 1 cent being the determinator between you understanding what the relative price is for something.
To an extent, yes.
Well, to an extent, not sucking dick, but it's you know what I mean.
Okay.
There's always
Yeah.
so it's 1 cent because you can keep asking that question back and forth, and then you think you would do it for 201 million, but you wouldn't do it for 200 million and 900 whatever
Yeah.
cents. Because if you wouldn't do it for that, you would keep saying yes, but you'd get to a point where
Cool. Okay.
that 1 cent.
Ask me a couple questions. Let's see.
Ask you a couple questions.
Ask me a couple questions.
Okay. Okay. We'll start simple. Jumping off a bridge, but 10-meter bridge into water,
Free.
20-meter bridge into water.
Free.
Mate, come on.
I've done 20 meters before.
20 meters in the air.
Yeah, a high dive is 20 meters. I've done that.
No, it's 12.
Okay, hold on. You really think Olympic divers are only jumping off 12 meters?
Yes.
No.
Go Google it now.
We don't usually Google on this channel. We just go off what we believe.
Well,
Whoever
you
shouts the
change it now
loudest.
because I'm proving you wrong right now. It's 3 meters, 6 meter, 9 meter, 12 meter.
What height is a high dive? 23
wrong,
meters.
A high dive in Olympics.
The World Championship men jump from 27 meters. The women jump from 20 meters platform.
That's
High diving.
you said Olympics. Go Olympics.
Olympics high diving.
Olympics high diving.
10 meters. Okay, so we were both right. Exactly.
Oh my
That's why.
goodness.
That's why in this thing we just go off what we know because typically we are always correct.
Yeah, but we don't know anything. That's the problem.
Anyway, I've jumped off a 20-meter before.
Okay. All right. Let's change the
Carry on.
question.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Something crazy. Come on.
Something crazy.
Something that's worth money.
Something that's worth money. All
Yes.
right. Okay. All right. Let's get involved. Yeah. Take a punch from Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson now.
No, prime Mike Tyson.
Prime Mike Tyson. That's him. No, that's Muhammad Ali. Prime Mike Tyson. I would say you'd need to give me at least 5 million.
5 million.
Yes.
At least.
At least 5 million.
What about 4?
Okay. I'll do it for 4.
Yeah. Harvard, 2 mil.
Okay.
Take a punch from Mike Tyson, 2 mil.
Realistically, one punch, I would say 10 grand.
So how'd you start at 5 mil? You see, you're trying to connive yourself at it, but 10,000, you'd take a punch from Mike Tyson.
Yeah, for sure.
So
one punch.
Not 5. Not
If we
5
were
grand.
Okay, stop.
You're gonna start taking punches for free soon.
Okay. I know that you live near a cow farm.
A cow farm.
Right. Tell me I'm lying. You live in the UK. It's probably one close by.
There's probably a cow farm somewhere within the vicinity.
For you to go and pick up some cow manure and I was going to say something much worse, but eat it. Let's just say eat it.
Already did it.
Okay. Shove it in your own ass.
How have you thought of this? I'm worried. Yeah, 10 grand. Let's go.
Okay. Would you do it for 5?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't go less than 5, I'd say.
Okay. One tough question.
Yeah,
If you're up for it. Are you up for it?
I think so.
Okay. You have to, the last 5 men that you've seen today have to run a train on your mom. You don't have to answer
How
that.
have you thought? How are you thinking of these?
Okay.
What's going on?
You don't have to answer
Okay.
that. You don't have to
Alright.
answer that.
That is
Okay.
wow. Sorry, Mom.
She hasn't watched this far. She switched off.
One day I'll make you proud.
10 grand?
Oh no.
All right.
7.5.
Shit.
Ooh.
All right. I've got a game lined up for you. Right. So I'm going to share my screen.
It's a good one.
I hope so. All right, Jason. We're going to play Guess the Celebrity.
I'm gonna get it so wrong.
I'm going to show you 2 different sets of celebrities on a single page. You have to
Okay.
tell me who each one is. Okay? The trick is they look alike. So it's a little bit challenging. And I know that you are a celebrity man. You know your celebs like the back of your hand.
No.
Okay, for this, let's pretend you do. Right.
Okay.
So-
I'm really good at guessing celebrities.
All right. So, first one is an easy one. All right. 2 celebrities. Who do we have here?
So the left will be The Rock.
Right.
The right will be Dwayne Johnson.
Let's see if you're correct. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Well done.
Look at me. Jeez,
You
that's
see,
good.
you're brilliant.
It's amazing how like similar they look.
I know they could be brothers, but I'm actually shocked that they're not brothers. Do you know,
I know.
that?
Yeah. They're not brothers.
No, they're not even related. He's an actor and he does wrestling, so that's where the confusion comes.
Does
in.
he? Okay.
Like what he
all right.
does is real.
Yeah. And then yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that. All right,
Cool.
cool.
All right. So let's pick it up a notch. It gets a bit challenging now.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Alicia Keys
Oh
on the right. And then Nicki Minaj on the left.
no, of course it is Jennifer Hudson and Coco Jones.
Okay. I was
You're
close.
close. Right.
Yeah.
Cool. A little bit harder on the next one. So what I've done is I've gone with like really, really famous celebrities so that
Yeah,
you
I
would
can
know
see that.
easily.
Yeah. We got, is that Macaulay Culkin on the left?
Well, let's have a look.
And then
No, it's
Court
called
Overstreet.
Overstreet.
The one on the right looks like Kevin Bacon, a young Kevin Bacon.
Unfortunately, no. It is Elvis himself, Austin Butler.
Okay.
You should
That
have
was,
got those
yeah.
ones.
No, I should have.
Right, next.
Left, I know him. Oh, no.
You should. They're all very famous celebrities.
I know. And I'm going to butcher the guy's name on the right, and I know exactly who it is.
Cool.
So it's Mr. Fantastic. Everyone wants to be Mr. Fantastic, and now I can't remember his name.
His first name is John
Yeah. What's the surname again?
Kawasaki.
I can't remember it now.
That is John
Krasinski, that's the one.
Yes, and
That's
this
the
is?
Why does he look like Jimmy Fallon?
No.
He looks like Jimmy Fallon.
He looks like Shazam.
That's who he looks like. It's a Shazam actor.
His name is Zachary Levi.
That's the one.
You should have got that. Okay. I think we have one more. Very easy. You should get this straight away.
Probably won't. And now I don't remember the names again. He's married to that they got like the Hollywood's favorite couple or something like that, second favorite couple, and he's from Scrubs. So I know who it is, but I don't know their names.
Okay, well
He's from Scrubs, and he's from.
The whole point of this show, this game, is to know what the names are.
But I don't. That's the problem.
Okay, cool. We won't get you to play next time.
So who's he?
This is, of course,
He's from Scrubs.
Zach Braff.
Yeah, that's the one.
Last chance for the million.
Having a clue.
Having a clue. Dax Shepard.
Mate, don't know.
What a brilliant round.
I got the first one.
I'll give you that.
You use very famous actors, I must say.
Very.
That was brilliant.
Okay, cool.
Do I win a prize?
No, you got every single one wrong.
I didn't. I got the first one right.
Okay, cool. You win a rock.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Last game before I let you go for the day, for the evening. Word association.
This I'll be good at.
All right. So, I'm going to pull out a random word. You say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Let me clear the mind 1 second because I need to get it right. So it's saying the word that I think associates most with the word that you're going to say. It's not the first word in my head exactly. It's okay. All right. Yeah. No, I've got it.
I would go with the first word that pops into your head. We want to clip this for TikTok.
That's going to be bad.
Oh, okay. One last chance. So I'm just trying to generate. Right. First word. Dog.
Feet. I don't know why feet. I don't know why feet. Why was I thinking feet? Okay.
All right,
All
next
right.
one.
Dog feet. Okay. Dog feet.
Book.
Read. Else, you see, civilized. Civilized, that one. Okay. Gotta clear the mind.
Focus. Sorry, I'm laughing because of the word. Okay, ready? Menstrual cycle.
Peanuts.
What?
I don't know.
All right, next word.
Menstrual cycle. What? Where are you getting these words from? Don't tell me it's a generator.
What? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Next word. Abortion.
Wrong.
Oh, well done. Well, it depends who you ask.
Yeah.
Anyway, next word. Lewis Hamilton.
Freak.
Really?
Yeah. At driving.
Oh, okay, cool.
You see? Why are you thinking of bad things?
Next word. Shoe.
I don't know what I was trying to think there.
Okay, we'll do three more. Poem.
The duck.
Method. Method.
Oh, you're saying method. You're going to have to use another word. 'cause
Chocolate.
Oh, no. Okay.
Advertising.
Good marketing.
Health.
Bad.
Growth.
Long.
Garbage.
Chicago.
Well done. You brought it in a full circle.
Oh,
Cool. So that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you so much for sticking
been
around.
an absolute pleasure.
Jason, if someone wanted to follow you, where would they do so?
I've got TikTok. Don't post anything on there. And I've got Instagram. That's about it.
Okay. What's the handle on Instagram?
Oh, I'd need to. Are you going to put it somewhere? Or you?
I'll put it in the
want me to say it?
description. I'll put it in the description.
So, I don't even know. Jason Orange 23.
Shock. Could have guessed.
Yeah.
Cool. Could we have you back one day?
Yeah, 100%. Been an
Cool.
absolute ball.
If you guys want to see that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see the next video. And maybe he'll be there. Probably not, but maybe. Goodbye.